Yo, welcome back to Crazy Bowl TV. Big up to all of you guys in the building. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome. We're just gonna keep this one short, sweet, nothing crazy. Of course, Liverpool have a business by the name of Wolves. You know, Liverpool versus Wolves at the Molineux. So big game today, real big today. Must win. It's a must win feature today. We cannot, at this point, we all know what the performance is. We don't even need to talk about Liverpool performance, but the result today, it's crucial. These are the games that you need to win. All right, it's not about beating Man United, beating City, or those type of teams. Yes, you need to beat them too, but this is opportunity to put pressure on Manchester United and Aston Villa. Also extend a few points away from Chelsea, who are also struggling right now. So that is why I say it's a crucial and very important match. And to make it crazy, we go back there again on Friday to play them for FA Cup. So we need to take care of business today. From, I think, starting today till next week, next coming weekend, the 14th, every single match that Liverpool has to be a dub. Every single one of them. So yeah, but before we start, of course, people, please hit the share button, like, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell. Very important, so that you know when we are on and you could be notified. So big up to all of you guys already here. I know some of you guys are watching from X, and I still have one person watching from Twitch, so that's a good thing. But yeah, get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Last time we had a great show. The likes was not at par, so we got to get the likes up. But big up to all of you guys already here. But yeah, let's talk about the preview. Today, Liverpool at Molineux playing Wolves. Wolves have got a few form. They beat Aston Villa, I think, over the weekend, which gave Manchester United a chance to move into third place. Aston Villa, I don't know what happened. I had a great hope for you guys, Unai Emery for president. If anybody was going to beat Arsenal, I wanted Unai Emery to beat Arsenal to the championship. But I guess City has to take the mantle and try to save football, because the way things are going, Chelsea let us down. They are useless. They're just excited in catching up red cards every single match that they play. So we can't rely on Chelsea. So at this point, I guess we all have to make sure City save football. But back to Wolves. Wolves, as I said, has caught a little bit of form. They are energized. That stadium is going to be rocking. They understand that at this point, they're going down, right? They're going down, and they are just basically having fun. They have nothing to lose. So they're just going down swinging. So anybody who get catch up, you're going to get popped on the mouth or on the jaw, and you going down with them. So that's their whole thing with Wolves right now. They're playing with no fear. Whatever happens, happen. At this point, what else can they lose? And that's a team, a very, very dangerous team to play. A team that has no fear, who don't care nothing about the result, about the performance. They just bring in energy. And that's all their fans are asking of them. Remember when Arsenal went over there, 2 goals up, and we all remember what happened. So Liverpool cannot go over there and rest on their laurels. We have been doing that all season. So that's why I consider this game a crucial, because if you drop points, there's not that many games coming up. That's the thing that people need to understand. Yeah, there's a lot of games for Arsenal and City, but there's not that many games coming up for Liverpool. So every game that we go in, we have to get maximum 3 points. And we cannot go in thinking that, we could do this and maybe drop points here and then catch it over at the end. Nah, It's a very crucial point. You playing against a very, very dangerous team. Now, they may not be dangerous in terms of quality of players, but they're dangerous. You're playing against somebody or something that has nothing to lose. All they care, all their fan base care is for them to show that they got energy and fighting power or anything. And that is the worst team to play against. So, reason why I'm saying Liverpool has to be very, very, very careful. They have to go in and off the jump, make sure that we have control of the game. We have to make sure that we got control of the game. We cannot go there thinking that, oh, we could catch them up in the second half, like Liverpool's been doing. Or we play well in the first half, and then second half, we just decide to just sit back for no reason. This one is 0 to 90 plus. We have to be in control of the match. Majority of this 90 minutes or this feature, we have to be in control of all of it. We have to have majority control of this match. Otherwise, we're going to make it a big mess out of ourselves and have eggs in our face. Like I said, Aston Villa just found out. Arsenal found out. This team is a team that likes to scrabble. They do not care. Big up to my brother Aziz. He's in the building. Exactly what I'm saying. You know what I mean? We definitely have to get a dub. We can. I'm telling you, people, if we go in there with as we go there with the assumption that we are going to be beating this team. I've lost my train of thought a little bit. It's I'm telling you, we got to go in there thinking that we playing City or playing Arsenal or playing any of these big clubs in Europe. Well, today's game is important. That's why I could say, and especially we going back again for the FA Cup. So, what should the manager do? That's the question that we need to talk about. The lineup, tactics. I told you what I think the tactics is just controlling the match from the get-go. As soon as the whistle blows, play them high tempo. Do not slow down and thinking that we're gonna try to control the match and jab. We're just gonna jab them up so that they slow down. No. They coming with energy. They don't care. They know where they are. As where things stands right now, unless they win every single match that is afforded to them, they're basically going down. If they go 10-0, then they stay up. That's what they are 12 points right now and 30 points, 42. You know what I mean? So my point in the last call will prove incorrectly if we win with a big score. I mean, we have to. We need more goals. We need more goals because that 2 goals that we gave out cost us more than people think that they are. I've been talking about clean sheet for a long time. That's why I get frustrated with us shipping out unnecessary goals. That Aston Villa, West Ham goals should have never happened. Both 2 goals doesn't. We just sit. We get. That is what I'm worried about today's match. That complacency where Liverpool, when we play well, all of a sudden we just brain fart. Shut up. We just shut out, and then we are stuck. We cannot go there today and do the same thing. We cannot have complacency today. If we do, we're going to have eggs in our face. I'm telling you, as Arsenal went there first, 30 seconds to score a goal, score a second goal, and then they started playing the dark arts, slowing the game down, delaying the game, trying to be all thinking that, oh yeah, we're just going to walk away. This is the easiest 3 points ever. By the time they realize it, it was 2-2. Big up to the brother, Dero. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being in the building. Yeah, so today, man, I'm telling you, today, no excuse. I do not want to come here and tomorrow or after tomorrow, people will be like, oh, well, I do not care. There shouldn't be an excuse from anybody, from the manager all the way to the substitutions that are coming in. As a matter of fact, the people who don't even play, who get stuck on the bench, you could get it too if we don't get 3 points today. Because why are you on the bench? Don't say, oh, the manager didn't pick me. We need you to be showing the manager why you should be picked. Period. Enough of making excuses for some of these players, man. They're sitting there just enjoying the ride and not contributing to this thing here. Because, yeah, we know the manager is useless. We said it all season. But give the manager some headache. Let the manager have to put you on the game. We see that at this point, we know, right? The players that we know that he doesn't trust or he's not ready for them. Rio, Curtis, Endo, who's the other guy? Yeah. And right now, the defense, because he has no choice, so he has to play Gomez. There are certain players that, Chiesa. There are certain players that we all know it's a manager's choice, reason why they're not playing. Some of you guys don't have that kind of excuses. Some of you guys don't have that excuses. You're supposed to make it hell for the manager not to play you. All right? The second goalkeeper, we know Alisson is Alisson, so it's what it is. But after that, everybody else, no excuses. You're supposed to be in training. You're supposed to be making sure that the manager cannot put you down. We all can fight for Rio. We all can fight for Chiesa. We all can fight for Gomez because we know. And even with them, we also not giving them excuses. You're supposed to put yourself in a position where the manager has to play you. And when he don't, we the fans can say, hey, Chiesa should have played this game. Rio should have played this game. Why didn't Gomez play this game? So I'm done giving excuses because we know the manager is poor. And that's where from now on, anybody comes and have a debate with me, everybody can get it. It's easy to blame the manager. It's always easy to blame the manager. We need players who are ready, hungry. And the thing is, Liverpool have tasted too many success, or we have too many old players who have tasted success, so they're just chilling. So I'm just saying, if we do not get 3 points, everybody and their mama is getting it. But big up to the people in the chat. Let me put it out there. I'm not sure sitting that late to watch slot football. Oh my God. Let's go. Big up yourself. Thank you for correcting it. Big up Playbook. Good to see you, brethren. Are you willing to give Slot a second chance? Nope. It's all about the money, Quincy, not rule result. Remember, well, Liverpool need the money, so we need to win. Win today, solidify yourself into the top 5 position so that you get more money. I mean, the winner makes more money, second makes a little bit more, third, fourth, fifth. So it is about the money. Champions League is about the money. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't win, you can't talk about making the money. Whether you sell the club now or you sell it at the back end. At the end of the day, is make your product attractive for people to give you more money. So winning equates more money. These people are not spending 450 million just to say, oh, we won a FA Cup. Yeah. But let's see what the lineup should be like. I think the manager should, as much as we've been talking so much yang about the manager, I still believe that he should keep the same, how should I say, the same lineup of Wolves, right? He has to, I say Wolves, West Ham. the manager has to keep the same lineup. What do you guys think about this? We still have to keep this because Frimpong is not fully fit. We cannot play him 90 minutes or even over 30 minutes. I think he should get 30 minutes, between 15 to 25 minutes. That's what Frimpong minutes should be, right? Should Kerkers play? Yes, because this game is going to be aggressive, and I need Robo for FA Cup. We need Robo's leadership for FA Cup. You see what I mean? That's what I'm going with. McAllister's have hit some form, so we need to keep him out there. Gravenberg is Gravenberg, so that's what it is, right? So Boslai, same thing. Ekitike is Ekitike. Allison, the two center backs. Who's gonna question them? The two questions is Gomez, Kerkers. I think Kerkers should keep playing. He has hit his form. He's more. He's playing much better now. Keep him playing. Keep him playing. This game is gonna be scrappy, and you need him there. And if he's falling off the wagon, you could always bring Robo back. Gomez, last week, I personally think he played well. Yeah, going forward, he didn't bring anything, but defensively, he helped. That's why we need Frimpong to finish the season. So at this point, start Frimpong slowly. We don't need him to start and play 60, 65 minutes. Let Gomez play. If Gomez is not playing well, Frimpong can come in at the half. All right. Now, the two people who are the most questionable people on the planet, Gakpo and Salah. As much as a hypocrite that I am, and talking trash about Salah and Gakpo, you still have to play them. That is where we are right now. I would love to have Rio start. Which position? I will probably say, now, this is the reason why. That is a very good question. Thank you for asking the question, Kwesi. Before we go, let me see. Liverpool 12 man is in the building. Welcome, my brother. Big up to the chat. Big up to our captain's biggest fan, Kwesi. Hit that like button. Thank you so well, my brother. He said, I'm just quoting Cashbox Carl. You know, Carl, he's a businessman. He is a businessman. But back to the question that Kwesi asked, why on who should take if the manager should make a substitution between Salah and Gakpo? Now, the reason why I say this is because I don't trust the manager. Right? When Salah is not playing well, he keep him there for majority of the game. Sometimes he doesn't even, most of the time he doesn't even substitute him. The same with Gakpo. So if you take Gakpo out and bring Rio in, or take Salah in and bring Chiesa in, I don't trust the manager to do that. So I'm going to keep Salah and Gakpo in because I know that at this point of the season, it's for the league, it's basically done. Personally, at this point, you don't need to play both of them, one or the other. Right? If this game you play Gakpo first, the next game you play Salah. Champions League, I will concede you need Salah, you need Gakpo. Because for some reason, Champions League, they play well. Enough. They play well enough. Right? But the thing is, I don't trust the manager. His substitution is very poor when it comes to Gakpo and Salah. Last match, he did very well with the Gomez Frimpong thing. I think, and he did well with bringing Trey in so that Trey could get some minutes. At this point, why not? And I think this FA Cup, Trey should get more minutes, whether he start or come off the bench early. So the reason why I'm very hesitant a little bit about the manager is because I don't trust him. Gakpo and Salah are poor. There is no reason why Rio and Chiesa should not get more playing time. Now, Chiesa, we've been fighting for Chiesa to get more playing time, but honestly, when Chiesa start, I haven't seen a game where Chiesa has started and played well. That's just me. Right? That's just me. But usually when Chiesa comes off the bench, he seems to bring energy. He seems to change a few little things that we need. So I will preferably bring Chiesa off the bench. The problem where I come again with the not trusting the manager is he does not bring Chiesa off the bench soon enough. Salah is thinking out the place. He should not be playing up to 89th minute. That's when you bring in Chiesa in. We are always looking for a moment of what they call it, a moment of magic from Salah. It's not coming, right? Yeah, sometimes it might, but when it's not coming, brother, move on, bring somebody who could actually do some working. And that goes for Gakpo too, because Chiesa can play both sides of the game. Big up to Rasta Crab from the Beige and Red TV. He's in the building. So I will start Gakpo. I mean, like I say, I don't trust the manager, so Gakpo and Salah is gonna start. And we just we just have to do it. Say forget Mo, drop Gakpo. That's what I'm saying. But right now, I mean, back to the question that Kwesi asked, will you drop Gakpo or Salah? I will drop Gakpo. I agree with Rasta. I will, in this particular game, I will drop Gakpo and kind of bring Gakpo off the bench soon enough, because yes, as much as Gakpo is useless right now, off the bench, he will have a chip over and on his shoulder and he will want to do something. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Big up to Jake.
Hi there, bro. What are you saying?
So, yeah, I will substitute. If I were to make a substitution, I will start Rio with Salah and Ekitike up top. You know, if you put gun on my head, like talking about John Wick, bunch of guns on my head, and say make a substitution. Yeah, start Salah, bench Gakpo.
Yeah.
But the question is, how long do you keep the kid in? You're not going to play the kid 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then bring Gakpo back 45 minutes. That makes no sense. The kid needs to play at minimum 60 minutes.
Yep. 60, 65? Cool.
60, 65 minimum, and then put him in there. But the thing is also is, I would rather play Rio on the right side. And you know why, JK?
Because of that cross.
Thank you.
Simple.
Thank you. Because when you take him out of his comfort zone is the left foot. I mean, his left side, because quote unquote expression. He expressed himself better on that side, right? But then from what we've seen, this is not the first time he's played the right side. There's a couple games he's played the right side for like a few seconds. Like if you blink, you will miss it. But when he's on the right side, the only thing he has left is his right foot, and he's crossing the ball. He's just straight to business. He's not expressing nothing. It's just here, cross the ball or passing the ball sooner. So that's what I'm thinking. The thing is, I don't trust the manager. The manager, when it comes to the midfield and the attack, his substitutions are very... Bro, it is atrocious.
Look, the other day, Chiesa and Jones could have came on. No problem. Give them 5 minutes. We're winning 5-2, whatever it was, 4-2. And like for me, he's fell out with Curtis, and you've seen it because Curtis hasn't played in the last 2-3 weeks, really.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
whatever's happened there, it can't be that bad that you don't get no game time, because before that, Jones was probably preferred in a lot of games. Jones was playing starting, so God knows what's happened there. And Jones was on form. When you look at his career, this is his best season so far. And what do? You tell him to hit the bench and don't see the pitch for a couple of games. You know what I mean? Okay, you're trying to teach him something. I understand that. But there's a time and place to do that. And Jones not playing isn't really good. I like when Jones plays nowadays because why? He plays like a sweeper. If you see his positioning, I realised this a while back where he would be in positions where if there's any danger, he's going to sweep it up. And I was like, wow, okay, fair play to him. I don't know, man. He's been a slow burner, Jones. I think when you look at his age and how many years he's been involved with the first team, you'd think he'd be better than what he is. Let's be real.
But I see that's the part of maturity that he doesn't have. He is too comfortable. And then we start seeing maturity when I'll say it, when he had his kid.
Yeah.
When he had his kid, that's when you saw the maturity. Then he realized that I'm a grown man. And now that he and the manager don't see eye to eye, he can tell they could get me out of here. He doesn't want to leave Liverpool. He loves Liverpool. This guy he's a Scouser.
Yeah, he don't want to play for no one else.
He doesn't want to play for anyone else. So now he's like, okay, I have to make sure that even if I'm not going to start, they know they need me off the bench. And that's what he's fighting for right now. I don't know why he didn't do that during the club years, because then he will be one of the first 13 players on the list. You see what I mean? That is the mindset that I want all the players to have. Remember, Liverpool used to have that mindset, our apex, when we were toe-to-toe with City back in the day, where club, it came to a point where club is like, hey, this is my 11. I don't care what you guys say. But guess what? The person who's coming off the bench, Origi come off the bench, and then he gives you this magical moment. You'll be like, why don't we start him? You see what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's the type of mentality. That's what Klopp was saying, mentality monsters. That's what I was looking for every single one of our players currently. Not those who are be like, yeah, I'm just going to sit there. Me and the manager are cool. We just, whatever. Bro, if you want to do that, go sit at the pub, man. Come chill with us in the fence, up at the cup. And that is something that I've been saying about Curtis for a long time. It's his mindset. I think the game comes so easy for him, so he thinks that, no, bro. The easier comes for you, the harder you work, and you get that quote unquote Mamba mentality. Not everybody's like Virgil. Not everybody's Alisson. Not everybody's like Mo. And even Mo, look how hard work Mo put in himself. There's a reason why he doesn't get injured all the time compared to certain players.
Yep.
You see what I mean? It's a mindset. And that mindset sometimes gets you to a point where you become like Mo, who he had to kick up a fuss in January for us to say, brother, calm down. You are not that dude anymore. That's what you want. And as much as we all criticize him, that's how makes Mo the great. We can see that he's not playing well, so we have to bring him down to earth. But in his mind, he still thinks that he's that dude. Same thing with Ronaldo. Same thing with Messi. People have to literally tell you, hey, brother, bro, you need to be on the bench. You're not playing well. You see what I mean? But Curtis, I don't know why it took him long enough for him to all of a sudden showing that, bro, this guy has a lot to give us, man. I don't care whether we bring Adam Morton or Baliba or whatever. Curtis needs to stay because what he brings, and I've said this about Curtis too, one more thing. He brings something that even England don't have. To this day, England does not have a player who can hold the ball like Curtis does. They have a whole bunch of players who are fancy attack. What's it called? Cole Palmer, Saka. Yeah. They have the same players. All of them are the same players.
True.
Maybe Adam Wharton is the one that reminds me of Wilshere a little bit. But all of them are the same players. None of them are like Curtis.
Well, if Curtis wants to go to the World Cup, he needs to be playing more regular. I don't know if Tuchel's probably noticed him, whatever, but bless him, 12, man. Hope you're cool, bro. I just feel if Jones wants to play in the World Cup, he needs to be playing regular for Liverpool, man. There's a lot of midfielders for England.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you going to take, Eze or Curtis Jones? You're more likely going to take Eze, aren't you? So,
But it's what does Eze bring? I
and
don't
for me,
get
he
it.
ain't my cup of tea. He's a good player, but he just does what Saka could do. You know what I mean? What
Mhm.
maybe Foden can do. That type of player. Curtis Jones, yeah, he's definitely different to a lot of other players. Morgan Rogers is different to them guys as well. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? They're different type of players. So I look at
Mhm.
players individually, how they are. There's a lot of players who play the same type of game for England. And that's
Mhm.
your Sakas, Eze, Bowen, Foden. Got the name of
Same
the list
players.
goes on, you know what I mean?
All of them. Same. Yeah. Eze has kind of Eze is trying to make himself he's what they call it, diversify his portfolio to try to be in the middle a little bit more. But Eze is actually just like Foden. And then you got the mother of all, Jude. Where are you gonna play Jude?
Because Anderson and Wharton may be interested in going to the World Cup as well.
Yeah.
When you look at stats wise, Anderson's stats are solid, and I think he might get a game. He might be in that team. Like you got Declan Rice as well. Then you know what I mean.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I've been harsh on Curtis to be like, bro, you need to make sure that you are always the managers sweating just to say, I know I got McAllister, but I need to play Jones. I need to play Curtis. Curtis needs to play.
But if Klopp was the manager right now, he would.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, because for me, when you look at Elliott and Jones, I realised Klopp gave them two guys a lot of chances. He didn't never play Curtis. He played Harvey in big games. And I had an argument with some lad once. I was like, yo, Harvey Elliott played against your Cities, played against United. He played in big games. Klopp liked him. Curtis as well got his game chances. And now, because the film's changed because of the manager, Curtis has probably realised, because Curtis had good big words up for Slot. Yep, he does things different. I like it. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. Elliott, why Curtis was getting a lot of game time this season. But all of a sudden, the last 2-3 weeks, whatever, the guy's not being seen.
Weird, man. Elliott, that injury messed him up.
Yeah.
That injury. Because he was starting over Anderson. That I think Klopp was trying to make him a number 8/number 10. And it was working. He knew where to be in his position. His positions was on point. He didn't have speed, so he knew where to be at. Then after the injury, I think he's like, nah, I'm not playing there anymore. I want to be up front. And then when he went to up front, he wanted to play like how Mo played. So in his head, it's like, okay, I want to be the guy who gives Mo the rest, which was not your game. Or maybe it was his game and Klopp, you know what I mean? But Elliott is that injury slowed down because Elliott is also a player that England don't. Well, I could say Bowen, but I don't think, you know. But back to this team, man. Real talking about what 12 man he said. He said Roy is special, but I'm not expecting 90 minutes from him yet. I allow for him to be adrenaline off the bench, but most of all playing. But that's the thing, though. He needs to start playing 90. See this? Okay. Let me try this. Playing 90 minutes, it's a whole different ball game than playing coming off the bench. It's a different mindset, different mental preparation. You have to know when and where to like during the game, you have to play the game in the game, if that makes sense. He needs to learn that. He cannot go because the way he's playing right now, like you watch it during the FA Cups or the Carabao Cups when we start him, he plays like somebody who's coming off the bench. He will give you some excitement for about 5 minutes and then he disappears. You see, his is different from what Irishman was talking about Chiesa, where Chiesa only has 15-20 minutes in him. So when he comes in what, 100 miles per hour, game done. When he starts, he usually don't do well because he can't play that same amount of energy for the whole thing. The same thing with Rio. Rio doesn't know how to start a game. People are like, doesn't make sense. No, starting a game is a whole different preparation mindset-wise compared to you coming off the bench. You coming off the bench, you know exactly what this team has been playing, what the mistakes everybody's doing. You have just an outburst for a few minutes and then you're done. You cannot do the same thing when you start because then you just sitting there at the first 15 to 20 minutes of the game. Oh, exciting. And then where did you go? You see what I mean? So he needs to start learning how to start a game where he said, okay, I need to be here. This pocket, my positioning. I need to build my mentality for the long haul, not just you coming in for 5 minutes. Because when you start, you're not just going to play 15 minutes and then we're going to substitute you. So that's why he needs to be, when we say he needs more games, those are part of the games that we're talking about. Yeah, playing 90 minutes and playing 15 minutes is a whole different thing. Not even talking about the fitness aspect of it, right? I'm talking about the mindset, playing and staying tuned in for 90 minutes. You cannot just give us 15 minutes and then you're done. We've seen it a lot this season. So those are the preparation that he needs to learn. And that one also, you don't learn that in training because training, 2 hours by you doing drills and all that things. So, JK, 90 minutes for the kid is essential.
Yeah.
Because that's how he built his consistency for 90 minutes, not for 20 minutes. You see what I mean?
Yeah, like for me, which game could you give him? Like you can give him the FA Cup game on Friday. That's no problem. But I like to see him today. I think against the Wolves team, just go out there and just show us what you got. But the thing is, 100. I could put my mortgage on it. Gakpo, Salah, Ekitike will start top three.
Yeah,
simple as that. So, but look, I looked at the game again, and I think Gakpo played well against West Ham.
Yeah, he did.
He
was okay. I mean, not from how he played last year, but for this season, I give him a satisfactory mark.
7 out. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Yeah,
6.5.
He should have scored that goal though. He had a chance to score before he scored. Should have put that
okay,
away.
I'll give him 7 because that goal that Frimpong contributed, that pass.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know whether he was shooting, but that pass was nice.
Out of the box special from Gakpo. He
Yeah.
went the wrong way though. But I know what you mean though. Simple passing, bro. Simple passing. That's what you need to do, man. You know. But
you know what?
Stats. That's the thing. I know you've got the team.
I don't want Frimpong to start.
Nah.
Frimpong is for Champions League. So we don't want him playing more than 60, 65 minutes and getting injured. Gomez needs to start.
Yeah, you can bring Frimpong on later.
And then bring Frimpong in for the 20, 25 minutes. And then he can build his fitness back. Yeah, we can't. We put him in there, then we got him for no. We got big games coming up. Big games coming up. So we need him and Gomez. And we already know that this manager is never going to trust Ramsey.
Oh, that's not happening.
So
that's not happening.
Between Gomez and Frimpong, that rotation has to be.
That's it.
It has to be on point. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
That's like Johnny saying, reserve Frimpong and Wirtz for the CL, which I agree. And I like what they've done with Wirtz, shut him down for about 2 weeks now. Let him take his time to come back. There's no need to rush him. You know?
I want him to be ready for Galatasaray next week.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah,
he's not playing all week. Yeah, he's not playing all week. But the thing is also is, if you do start Rio, you could Gakpo is gonna get minutes, regardless, right? Ekitike is not gonna play 90 minutes. So Gakpo can shift to Ekitike's position like he did against West Ham, and then you bring in Rio. You could shift Salah into Ekitike's position and bring what's his name? Chiesa. But I would prefer the kid Rio to play on the right side. So if Ekitike gets substituted and you want to keep Salah in, move Salah to the as a striker, which he can do well, and then put Rio on the right side.
Yeah,
What do you
on the
think
right
about
would
that?
be good. Yeah. I like to see Rio on the right. Just a normal guy. That's why I get happy when Frimpong's playing. Why? Frimpong is going to give you a right-footed cross from the right-hand side
Yeah.
and cause a bit of mayhem in that box. Football is a simple game, bro.
Yeah.
Hence why I'm a bit disappointed in. Okay, Kirk has started giving more crosses from the left.
Yep.
You've seen that in the last month or so.
Because Gakpo is opening his body to see the overlap.
Overlap, bro. And also Gomez, not really a guy who's gonna swing it in like a Trent used to back in the days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not happening. He can cross. Don't get me wrong. Every player can cross, but I think when a Frimpong's on the pitch, you're gonna get more crosses in a game than a Gomez will give you. That's all.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, this team, I think today we have to on. Are we, talking about injuries? I would like to, go off topic for a quick minute. Fabrizio's reporting a massive injury. I feel bad for this kid, man.
Who is it?
Rodrigo torn his ACL, man.
Oh, okay.
He done. No World Cup for him.
Nah, okay.
Yeah,
6-7 months, bruv. Wow.
Bro, yeah, man. That means he damaged everything.
Yeah,
that means everything is gone. Everything is gone. Because these
they
days
lost that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that game where it happened, I think they lost that game as well, 1-0. Getafe, I think. No?
Yeah, man. That kind of injury, usually ACL is about 5 to 7 months. And when some injuries are like what's the name's Leone's injury, he damaged everything, like ACL, MCL, the whole thing. And I think the same thing with Bradley. Bradley also damaged the whole thing. And those things usually you have to wait a year.
Let's be real. Yeah.
You have to wait a whole year. 6 to 7 months is just
minimum.
At best, 12 months. Everything by the 5th month you are healed, but you need to go another half a year of rehab and slowly building. Yeah, ACL. I mean, it's better now. The science on ACL is much better than what it used to be. Back in the day, man, it was your career was basically done.
Players used to retire, like Van Basten retired at 28.
Yep. I mean, Ronaldo, he is just the few who was able to come back from back. His knee blew up. His patella basically was like, oof. Yeah, man. So yeah, sorry for that kid, Rodrigo, man. That means he won't be able to get his big move from Madrid, because that's what it was being taught after over the upcoming summer. Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, I would have taken him because of the experience and what he can bring to the Premier League, because he's Brazilian as well. And I just felt we're lacking a winger. Like when the window closed in the summer, I was like, okay, we lack a winger, a DM, and 2 centre backs. Then we're done. And I think, yeah, man, I don't know. But he would have cost an arm and a leg. He would have cost about 80 million, something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Madrid want free players running out contracts, but if you want one of theirs, you got to pay the big bucks.
Mm. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But what do you think about today's match, man? Are you confident or you are nervous? Because we need maximum 3 points and a lot of goals too.
Yeah, for me, clean sheet, and with that we can get a win. Wolves are looking good in the last month.
Mm-hmm. Because they have nothing to lose, man. Games.
Yeah, they didn't. Their manager's an Everton fan, so that tells you he's going to be psyching them up big time. You know, he's doing all right last week in the month. They got 9. I don't know how many points they got now, but they've accumulated more points in the last month than they have all season. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's going to be a tricky game, man. I'm not going to say, we're going to smash Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel, because when I watched the Arsenal game, then they beat Villa. They beat Villa 2-0, man. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, whoa.
That was a derby as well, you know what I mean? And I was a bit surprised about Villa's game. I was like, okay, Wolves, we've got these guys twice soon. So they're in form. Let's put it that way. So let's not take them lightly. But with the players we've got, they've got Adam Armstrong from Southampton playing up top. Let's be real now. Adam Armstrong is playing up front for the Wolves team tonight. Come on. He gives 100%, don't get me wrong, bro. But
that's the scary part, brother. You playing a team that has nothing to fear.
Nothing to lose.
All the fans want is show us passion. Right? You playing a team that knows that, hey, we are going down. So
that's why they bought Armstrong for next season. That was.
That's all they have.
That's what they brought him in.
Yep.
So that should be a motivation for us to say, listen, Adam Armstrong's playing for them up top. That's it. You got the team talk's done. We got them twice though. You know, it's going to be a different game maybe, but I think Slott's taking the FA Cup serious. You've seen his lineup in the first round and the third round.
Yeah.
He went out strong, so he's taking the FA Cup serious. So I think Slott's going to play 2 strong teams, and the blessing in disguise is our game's not on the Sunday or the Saturday, it's on the Friday. So we've got a few days before the Galatasaray game on the Tuesday, I think it is. The early kickoff game. Yeah.
No, I mean, Liverpool coming up couple games, it's for like the next 10 games, it's crazy. Like from now till next weekend, not the weekend of the 14th, Liverpool cannot drop points one single bit. That's how big time our schedule looks like. You know, so yeah, man. The manager, game by game. Just do game by game. Don't start thinking about, let me think ahead. Let me think ahead. You start thinking ahead, then you underestimate somebody that you're not supposed to, and then you get hit in the face.
Do you think we underestimated Galatasaray when we played them this year?
Yep.
In the Champions League?
Yes, we did.
You know?
And then they punch us in the mouth.
They beat us 1-0, didn't they? Yeah.
They punched us in the mouth and we didn't recover. And that was also at the time where we started playing poor.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you see this? Today we play Wolves, people. This is how crazy the next 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 games is in the cost of 18 days. You're gonna play Wolves, and then you play Wolves again this week. And then next Tuesday, we play Galatasaray. And then the following Sunday, we play Spurs. And then Wednesday, we play
Galatasaray again.
Galatasaray and Anfield. And then finish it with Brighton away. None of these games are easy. We have to be on our toes. And borrowing a word from JK, clean sheets. If we get
Yeah.
clean sheets in these games, we win all of it.
There you go. Simple as that.
It's simple as that.
Like for me, the Galatasaray first leg, I'm going all out, get a clean sheet.
Mhm.
Don't play too defensive because I watched their game against Juventus, both legs.
Yeah.
And they were feisty at home. They got 5 goals. But for me, defensively, we can get out them, no problem.
Yeah, man. This is Liverpool next. The whole month of March, man. This is basically our season right here.
That's true.
This is basically our season right here. That's what I'm saying. The manager cannot go off of, let me be smart and say, okay, I'm on. Nah, you got to take it game by game. Play players who are good, on form, right? Give players some chances. Don't assume that, Wolves, we're going to beat Wolves back. No. It could be hell. I mean, the fan base could be saying, get this manager out of here by the end of the week. If we don't get W's this week, especially this week, between today and Friday, if we don't get W's, this manager, we are back to slot out again. Right now, people are coming down and just focusing on allowing the players to do their job. If he won anything less than 3 points, the fan base are back again. Get this guy out of here.
They're bottom of the league, bro. But bottom of the league, they drew with Tottenham, Arsenal, who were top of the league 2-2.
Yeah.
So they're going to put a fight up.
And that's what I was saying. Arsenal went there disrespecting them. Like I said, you're dealing with a team that has nothing to lose and their fan base just want entertainment. That's the scariest team to play against. They just throw in haymakers. Nothing that they're doing makes sense. But they could suck you into a black hole where anything you do, or a quicksand that anything you do doesn't work. Arsenal left there out of. That's not lucky. They should have lost that game.
Yeah.
They are very, very lucky getting out there with 1 point. So Liverpool, we cannot go there, and the manager cannot go there and say, we are 1 goal up, we are 2 goal up. Just sit back and then jab them.
No. That's the problem. No. We
have to match that energy over there. Of course, we don't want to play the occasion, but you have to match the energy and then control the game.
Look at the game at Anfield, bro. 2-1 we won. They were playing. They're scary, man. They were good. They gave us a game at Anfield. So what's it going to be like tonight there? Especially with their manager, an Evertonian. It's going to be messy.
Yeah, man. So start off by beating them today. That sets you up for the FA Cup. Because if you don't beat them today, FA Cup is gonna get bloody. Whether you win the FA Cup or not, that sets you up for the Galatasaray thing. So you want to beat them today, worry about Friday, and then start a momentum. If we start that momentum going away to Galatasaray, because yes, Molineux has nothing on that energy that we're gonna face in Turkey. But it could be a start, right? It could be a start. We can use these next 2 games to build that mindset of what they call it. That mindset of away fans, because we're going 2 away games, 3 away back to back. You could use these 2 games to build that for the Galatasaray one. Because that place is
They wear the same colours, Wolves and Galatasaray as well.
Yeah.
Tell them to paint it, give them a red so they could put half on it.
Put it up there. Use that as training, use that as motivation, use that whatever you want to say for Galatasaray on Tuesday. Because the first 2 matches is going to set us up with Galatasaray. And if we go up in such a high, then I'm sorry. I feel sorry for Spurs. You getting relegated. Because who is Spurs playing on today or this week?
They're playing
Oh,
Palace.
Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
And Crystal Palace can make it nasty for them too.
I think
So-
Tottenham go down, man. Nice little bet there.
You think they're going down?
I don't know what's happening. They're not great.
Bro, it's like, that's what I say. It's a quicksand, man. When it catches you, the harder you struggle, you keep going down.
They're thinking the USA manager is going to do the World Cup, then come to them back. Pochettino.
What's the name?
I love that dream. Like, definitely.
Yeah,
He's
let
getting
them
a good
keep
wage
dreaming.
in America.
Yeah, let them keep dreaming. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, man, for Liverpool, all I'm saying is Liverpool, we have a chance to build momentum using Wolf today, Friday. That will set us up for Galatasaray. Galatasaray beat Juve. So we cannot go there and thinking that we're better than them. They're already beating us. So we have to stay focused. If we build that momentum, then by the time we come back home and play Spurs, yeah, man, I'll feel sorry for Spurs. I'll be like, yeah, man.
We'll also be playing Champions League.
Yeah.
So they'll have the same sort of tiredness or whatever it is. It isn't like they've got a free week to prepare for it. So job done.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying, this is how crucial start today is for Liverpool. It's a must win. You win today, then you don't have to stress about what Chelsea, what's the name, Man U, or what Aston Villa is going to be doing. As soon as you win today, you don't have to worry about it till you play Spurs next.
Yeah,
because it's going to be a long time. It's 2 weeks literally. That's the crazy thing. It's like international break where if you don't play well, now you have to wait 2 weeks to wait. No, you beat Wolves today. That sets you up for Spurs because you won't have to worry about what Man U,
all them teams are doing.
Yeah. All the other teams are doing because you already set yourself up to that. Because if we win today, we go into third place.
Okay.
At least, but yeah, if we win today with 2 or more goals, we go into third place.
There you go. We were 6th a while back.
Is what I mean?
I would say, but Villa are playing Chelsea, so that's good in a way. That's a beauty. What would you do there? Would you take a draw?
So Villa versus Chelsea?
Yeah.
Chelsea needs to win. One of them needs to win. That's the thing. That's the beautiful thing about that's what I'm saying. Winning today set us up for us to not worry about anything else except the Champions League and the FA Cup.
Simple.
That's
the team talk there, bro.
Yeah, because if you don't, the stress that's gonna be on you.
Yeah.
Even though you do well, let's say we beat him in FA Cup, still the stress is there.
Yeah. Today's important, man.
Today is so important. People are thinking it's just Wolf. No, it's not. Today is extremely, extremely important. Win today, karma. Because there's no league games for another 2 weeks. Or 12 or 13 days or so. There is no league. Yeah, so it's Champions League. Man U is not gonna. Man U plays today or tomorrow, and they're done. They're probably gonna go to Dubai. Well, they can't go to Dubai.
Yeah, because they're at the FA Cup, I think.
They're out of the FA Cup.
Okay, so yep, they're on holiday then.
They're on holiday. Chelsea is the only one who has to do something. Aston Villa has to play Europa. That's why Chelsea and Aston Villa, I don't care. Somebody's gonna draw. Yeah, I understand. I understand you say Villa. A draw, but still.
I think if you take the draw, what that is, it won't give Villa that breathing space between us, that 3 points. And if Chelsea get a point, because if Chelsea don't win, they're lacking then. If you consider what they were doing a few weeks ago, they're above us, whatever. So they haven't had a great result recently. A point for me is perfect in that equation. And then United to lose. That's how I would like to see it. Because
I
City
mean,
and Arsenal, their sound, they're going to be up
they're
there.
done. Leave
Yeah.
Arsenal and Chelsea, City ago.
But,
The
yeah.
thing is, if Chelsea loses, we have breather from them.
That's the thing. Yeah.
You see what I mean? Breather from
That's the
them.
plus point.
That's the plus point. If Villa loses, then you know third place is in play because Man U is not going to stay consistent.
Yeah.
You see what
That's
I mean?
why I'm happy Villa are coming into it now. It's freed up another spot in my eyes. So
Yeah.
it's better if there's going to be a winner. I don't really want to say it. I would prefer Chelsea because then that brings Villa into the equation.
Yeah.
And then if Chelsea actually lose, that keeps them further away. So it can work. It works. Whatever the result.
Whatever, exactly. And that's what I was saying. It doesn't matter who win or lose. We have to win. When we win, trust me, then
That's
it's
the
on the
best.
other team. Yeah, it's on Chelsea and Villa. Man U play Newcastle. So that you see what I mean? That's what people.
No, Newcastle.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Man U play Newcastle at St. James Park.
Oh, lovely.
So Liverpool has to win. Liverpool has to win. Liverpool wins. The pressure is on Villa, Chelsea, and Man U.
Simple.
If you don't get 3 points, then you are here looking for favors. Then okay, Chelsea and Villa needs to draw, right? Then you hoping that United will beat United. Newcastle will beat United. You see what I mean? Now you looking for favors. It's imperative. Like, I can't even find the words to describe how crucial today's match is. It's a six banger, basically.
It's a 6 pointer, this one.
You see what I mean? It's a 6 banger. Liverpool has to win. You win, chill, relax. Now you could sit back and man, Chelsea and Aston Villa. What up? Man U. Yeah, you're gonna go play. Then there's pressure on Manchester United. I don't know why there should be pressure on them, since I don't know why. They think that they are in play for the league too. I don't know what they're thinking, but I'm just saying. They didn't
even beat Palace. The Palace game was that guy who scored. He tried to give a penalty away before he got sent off. He put his hands in the air like he was I'm like, what are you doing, bro? And as soon as I seen that, I said, this guy's going to get messy. And what happened 5 minutes later? He brings down Cunha. He didn't really need to. And he got sent off, gave a penalty, and he was done, you know?
That's why certain players can play in certain clubs, man. Their mentality is like, bro, you seem like you don't care. Like, they are very, very emotional creatures that it makes no sense. You know what you're doing is going to hurt your team, but you do it anyway.
Yeah.
There's a reason why certain players who are so talented can play for big clubs. You acting this way, what are you going to do when you go play for the big club with more pressure? Like, it was stupid. Same thing with Neto. What the hell were you thinking? And then he's trying to put a fuss and having a fight. What? You think the cameras didn't watch you?
You're on a yellow. Why are you going to ground for the second yellow? Why? Come on. Stay on your feet. Let the ball. Push him out for the throw-in. Whatever. Get in the way. Make him not go past you. But he didn't need to do that. He
could have just marshaled him across the line.
Yeah.
There was people on that side waiting. He could have just stand there. Or let him go. Just let him go. Get beat. Let him go. There was another defender already there.
He was in front of the goal, about to bang it in. You know what I mean? The tackle he did. Like, come on, man. And that's what I was saying about football players. Like, when you look at Ekatike, I had a worry about him. He's going to be the type of guy gets a yellow, gets a second yellow, this, that, and the other and stuff.
Well, we already see him. He did it.
He did it once, okay? And then I always thought, I had a thought that he's a ball greedy type of footballer. But when you look at the West Ham game, bro, he's very good at getting the ball and looking wide to give the ball to the wingers. and then the wingers fuck it up. But but when you look at his striker work, it is very, very good.
No, I see good. Him. The reason why he's thriving in a good place is he needed leaders around him. And as much as our leaders is not up to par, they are much better than 99% of some of these teams out there. Mm-hmm. So if you have taken him to Newcastle or taken him to Crystal Palace, then yeah, he will be getting a lot of cautions.
True.
Because nobody's going to talk to him. I'm better than all of you guys anyway.
Yeah. They know when they come to Liverpool, they can't fuck around there.
They can fuck around.
That's what I love about Liverpool. There's none of this shenanigans, second yellows, and this and that.
Exactly. If you're going to get a red card, it's going to be, I don't know, be like, wow, referee, really?
Yeah.
You know, like Curtis getting a red card because he stepped on the ball and the ball rolled over to the player's foot. And then they're like, yeah, you step over the ball. Like, it has to be like crazy. You're not going to get... And he also has learned his lesson after getting those 2 red cards in the Carabao Cup, the 2 yellow cards. He that is what he learned. So yeah, like some players, you watch him and be like, "How do you become a pro, man?" It's like, bro, we got like 150 cameras watching you, and you think that nobody's gonna see. Like Neto was just dumb.
Yeah, but when you look at the Declan Rice handball.
I don't know how they didn't give that a penalty.
He was hugging that guy like it was his cousin he ain't seen in 20 years in London. Like, bro, he was hugging him. It was mental. It was like he was frisking him like he was a policeman or something, man. I was like, yo.
Nah,
I know what the crazy thing is. The VAR team didn't give 2 penalties in that way, where 1 for the hugging and 2 for the handball.
The handball.
There you go. Cheating. That is.
And guess what? You know what they're going to do? They're going to try to make us forget it by this week, between today to Thursday, all the games that's playing. Watch how harsh the referee is going to be calling it.
Yeah, because of the mess up.
There's going to be a penalty right after a corner kick. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Because the whole world is like, what kind of football is this? Like, look at all the corner kicks. People are fighting, like, it's a mosh pit in there.
It's got worse. Like, when you look at the hugging that goes on in penalty boxes on corners nowadays, is out of control. Like, they're hugging each other like they're relatives who ain't seen for 10 years, you know. Like, it's mad. And I'm thinking VAR should be looking at this.
That is the part, the VAR. VAR is just sitting there watching. Like,
they ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? They're all just having a cup of tea, sitting there watching the game, thinking, fuck that, we ain't got time. But I heard next season what they're going to do is, imagine you score from a corner. What they're going to do, they're going to look at the corner if it was rightly given.
Well, I heard that England said they don't want to do it. Of course, they are always the last to the party. They think they started the football, but yet they always wait till everybody's. They say they're not going to do if the ball went corner.
Okay.
And that one, you don't even need to wait till after the goal has scored. As soon as the ball crossed the line, we could see it. It didn't cross the line, or the player didn't touch it, or this or that. That one does not need VAR to spend 20 minutes to let us know. We see it.
Scored the goal, celebrated, ran to the crowd, and
that's when they said, nah. You know the crazy thing about VAR? I remember when we didn't have VAR and they did the replay, we could see bang. Hey, that was a foul. There was a handball. We used to see right away. But now that they have VAR, it takes them forever.
Yeah, I don't understand the common sense about it. Like, VAR has destroyed football.
It's not. It's the implementation. These people don't know how to implement. Trust me. Watch the FA Cups that they didn't use VAR, and then as soon as something happened, you'd be like, wait. That should have been. VAR would have picked this up. But now that we have VAR, they're spending more time looking at it like we have to investigate this. Why are you investigating? It shows you right there. Oh, let's go back to the handbook.
Look, for me, the Declan Rice
situation. You know the crazy thing is, if Declan Rice has scored that, if let's say it was the corner for the Arsenal instead, right? and that ball would have gone into the net, they would have said, "Oh, that's handball." The same thing they did to what's his name, McAllister. But for the other man, these rules are useless.
Useless, man.
Very useless. They're making the game worse.
When you look at football from top to bottom, it's going the wrong way for me. I'm old school when it comes to football. I don't like the I don't like the soap opera. I don't like the transfer speculation bullshit they come out with all the time. Like the season just kicked off, and they're talking about Wirtz going to fucking Bayern Munich. I was like, yo,
nah, the transfer
this bullshit up. And that's what
I will tell you this. I'll tell you this: 95% of Liverpool transfer rumors right now,
man-made.
Man-made. I promise you
sitting in his room thinking, you know what, I'll get this out there. Come on, man.
There's somebody making it up. Just like football right now is so boring. Transfer has started in February. Transfer rumors have started in February.
I learned from the Bellingham story. You remember the Bellingham? I used to come into Liverpool. He is. Him and Trent are best mates. They're bros. They're bros in the hood. They're like fucking chilling with each other all the time. Yep. And what happens? Trent ends up going to the team with him to fucking Real Madrid. So hence why this Elise topic for me is through one ear out the other. I don't want to know until the day he's got a shirt in his hand. I don't want to know, and it's as simple as that.
I agree.
Too much time is wasted.
And now they're talking about Liverpool's gonna spend more money to bring Kwanzaa back. They already had a fee set on how much they were gonna bring him back, whether it was this year or next year or 10 years from now. So I don't know why all of a sudden it's a big deal. These people, some of you guys, man, you have nothing to do. Just because some reporter posted on Twitter and said, "Oh, this is what's going to happen," and all of a sudden it becomes wildfire. Go back to last season when Kwanzaa was going to Leverkusen. They told you what the fee was already going to be. So I don't know what you guys are all of a sudden, oh my God, Liverpool's going to spend more money to get Kwanzaa back. It was already in the contract. We get first refusal. And if we want him, I think we get him for about 50 to 60 million. So why everybody's so surprised?
He's playing okay. I watched the Olympiacos games, 2 clean sheets. He scored as well the other day in the league. He settled down. He's playing good. He's starting every game for him. Yeah. So what they've done is they've put 2 and 2 together. Oh, look, Kwanzaa's having a great season. That means Liverpool want him back. Bruv, the way he was shipped out, he's the last brother he's going to come back. You know what I mean?
No, he's not coming back for this manager. I promise you that.
Not this manager. Kwanzaa's thinking, no. Hell no.
If we get a new manager, then he'll come back. He's not come back for this manager. Brett Young says, I did go stronger on Friday than tonight, to be honest.
Not me.
We go strong every night. Like I show you the schedule for the next 18 days. Liverpool has to play one game at a time. Don't worry about the following game. But each game, it's important for the next game. That's how crazy it is. Each game, it's a small, it's like when you throw water into water. The more you throw in, the more the spirals, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. That's how Liverpool has to do. One game at a time. But we start with today.
If I had to choose out the 2 games, which one I'd prefer to win, I'm choosing today.
I'm winning all of them.
Yeah, but if I'm just asking the question.
I get you. Game, of course. Yeah, I get you. But that, see, JK, that's the mindset I don't want the manager to put in that.
Yeah, I don't want the manager to have that. But
I don't want them to have that because then it's like, okay, let's worry about Champions League and FA Cup because those are trophies. And then guess what?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? The same thing he did with the Carabao Cup. He did the same thing with the Carabao Cup. Oh, we need to let one game go so we get more time to rest and train. And then what happened? You should not be having that mindset, period. You see what I mean?
He's going to go strong.
Strong. Every game. Play as the game comes. Play as the game comes. And that is a momentum for the next game. If we play well today, that's a momentum for Friday. We play well on Friday, momentum for Tuesday. And then it keeps going and keeps going. Then you have a rhythm going. You start thinking, oh, well, I'm going to worry about Friday more than I worry. Okay, then Friday comes and you lose both games. Then what?
Yeah, I'm not thinking about Friday at all, man.
I'm not thinking about Friday. I'm focusing on today because today ripple effect is bigger than Fridays.
Yep, simple.
But before we get out of here, JK, your manager, I usually don't listen to his quotes and whatever. But your manager said the EPL this year is becoming boring.
Who said that? Slot?
Yeah.
Okay. Play better football then, bruv. You know what I mean? Make it exciting then. You know what I mean? You're part of that equation.
Oh my God.
His mentality when it comes to games, like the West Ham game, it was better. We scored 5 goals, but for me, we're still playing first, second gear football, bro. Imagine these guys were playing 4th, 5th gear occasionally. We'll be destroying teams. And Slot don't understand that. He's thinking about duration, save energy for the next game, this, that, and the other. But when he does that, what happens? The opposition think we got a chance here. There you go. So his mentality is very weird in the way he's so cautious about saving energy, but at the same time, he's having arguments with Chiesa, Endo, Rio, and Jones, for example. So it don't work out in that way. You should do it all together and think, okay, I want to save your energy. At the same time, I want to get on with everyone. Because when you keep it sweet with the squad, they're going to give you everything they got.
Right.
You know? But then again, Chiesa does always give 100%. Let's not. He don't care what's happened with Slot. He gives 100%. Why? He's a proper professional.
Right. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Totally agree. But yeah, the managers are here making a whole bunch of excuses, talking about it's boring. You're part of the boring part. What are you talking about? You are also the reason why we are not playing well. Play well then, so that everybody watches Liverpool games. This brother be waffling,
talks about set pieces too much for me, man. His last 2 words of the press conference for the West Ham game was set pieces. Then he got up and went. I was like, what? You know? I finished 12-man show yesterday with the word set pieces. We couldn't stop laughing. I was like, I'm going to finish this show with set pieces. Red Armchair told me to do it. Funny, man. Like, come on, man. He's so focused on set pieces. Yeah, we've got better at them. But why are you telling the opposition of things to do against us? Like, come on.
Like, that's what I don't get. Worry about yourself. Even if your commentator were to ask you to be like, yeah, I'm worried about Liverpool right now. I don't know about what everybody else is doing. That's your job. Just worry about yourself. He's always quick to be looking at somebody else, thinking that he could trick us.
They're great in that. Like, Arsenal are great, PSG are great. No, they're not. Come on. Maybe he's trying to do that soft, weak approach where, like, we're not, we got respect for you. You lot are great, and then surprise them. Maybe that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah, well, this brother, nothing he's doing that is, he cannot convince us to look elsewhere, but it's like he's a bozo. Yeah, he cannot convince us to look elsewhere. Brother, we watching what you're giving us, and it's been trash. So your time is up.
Look, at the end of the day, he's got a lot to play for. His career, FA Cup, Champions League, top 5 or whatever you want to call it. And we ain't really got time to have a go at him because at the end of the day, Alonso could come in tomorrow. But I don't want no defeats. Because when you look at the pictures there, I don't want to lose any of them games. I don't care about Slot or any of these shenanigans. For me, it's all about the winning. Because next season, maybe he's not here with us, you know?
Yeah.
Even if he does win the Champions League.
We need to put in a very good position before if he's getting out of here. But anyway, people, thank you so much for joining us. Big up to JK for joining me. People, please hit the like button. Let's get the likes up, people. Come on, let's get the likes up. We need to get at least 20 20 likes before we get out of here. Come on. Hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Come on, people. And of course, Liverpool. Support Liverpool today. We need that dub. I don't care whether you like the manager or not. Let's get the dub and then come talk ish about the manager afterwards. Today's game is crucial. We need 3 points because there's a lot of things ties to Liverpool's match today. We get 3 points today, Friday will handle itself, and then so on and so forth. So big up to all of you guys. Enjoy the game. Support Liverpool. JK, big up yourself, man. Thank you for coming through, man. Appreciate you guys. Peace.